Hello everyone, welcome back to Prasuta Fin School. In this video, we will be discussing one of the major challenges that is being faced by each and every BCom and MBA student while applying for job is that 80% of BCom and MBA student don't get finance jobs. So, what is the skill gap that nobody talks about? Because thousands of graduates every year from doing after doing MBA or BCom, but only few gets finance roles and rest lands into credit card sales, real estate sales, or maybe any other sales job that is not even relevant to your skill sets or that is not aligning with your career goals. So let's understand why this is happening. What are the major problems that limits you to get your dream career in finance job or and understand how to fix this problem so that whenever we search for a job in finance after completing our graduation, it would be easier for us to land into the right job, right? So let's get started with this video now. So the first problem is we only focus on theoretical knowledge. So most colleges, whether it is a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 colleges where we do our BCom or MBA, the colleges are heavily focused on theoretical knowledge only. No one is expecting a student to do some real or maybe simulation based corporate projects that will help you to understand how the accounting concepts are used in real life business world. Students learn accounting concept, but many of them rarely learn how accounting actually work inside company. Let's say if I ask you today how accrual concept is being used in real world business scenario, then I'm sure most of you will not be able to answer it. But if I ask what is accrual concept, you will be able to answer it easily. That makes a difference when you are a fresher, but you are a fresher who is applying for a accounting role, but you do not know how to apply this accounting concept into real world business scenarios, right? That makes a difference. Let's say 100 people applied for one job, 100 of them know what is accrual concept, right? Even you know accrual concept. So how you are differentiating yourself from other 99? You will be able to differentiate only if you know what are the business implications of this particular concepts, right? Because company look for candidates who understand real workflow, not just textbook definitions, right? Then the second problem here is lack of Excel skills. I have seen many students, who complete their graduation do not even know how to use MS Excel. Excel is one of the most important tool in accounting and finance role. You will be using or you will be doing tasks like data analysis, reconciliations, and financial reporting using Excel. And this is the software which you will be using on day-to-day basis throughout your career as a US tax consultant or maybe as an accountant. But it's very sad to see many students graduate without learning practical Excel skills. Even in interviews, when we interview candidates for our internal hiring, when you ask them, what do you rate yourself on Excel? They say we rate 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5. But when we ask a simple formula, let's say, what is the help of why VLOOKUP is being used? Okay, if I ask you what is the formula for VLOOKUP, okay, 60% of you will answer. But if I ask you why VLOOKUP is being used, do you have an answer to this? This is exactly what makes you different if you understand why VLOOKUP is being used, why HLOOKUP is being used, right? Because you understand what is this particular tool or technique that is available in MS Excel and how we can use this particular technique to to achieve the organizational goal or maybe the team goal by using those skills that you have in MS Excel. The third important problem is students don't understand job responsibilities. Before going to job, understanding job responsibilities, I would say students don't read job responsibilities before applying. This is a major challenge that each and every student face, even the HR faces while screening the candidates because 50% of people they apply to the open jobs without even reading job descriptions. If you don't know what you are applying for, what is going to be your day-to-day responsibilities, if you are getting selected in this role, then why should I give you an opportunity to work here? Because you are someone who don't know what you will be doing. Let's say you have reached to the interview round and I ask you why this role and how it aligns with your career goal, then you should have a proper answer. And you can only have a proper answer if you understand the job responsibility. Because if you understand job responsibility, you know what you have applied, what would be your next 6 month goal, and what would be your long term career growth in this particular role and responsibility. Before going ahead, ask yourself one question: do you understand what does a day-to-day life of account payable professional look like? Or either, do you understand what is the day-to-day responsibilities of record to report analyst look like? If yes, then okay, you are ready for an interview where you can answer this question. But if no, I think you have to be prepared for such questions, or I think you have to analyze the job descriptions that you are applying for, right? Then the fourth problem is weak resume and interview preparation. Before this problem, we have discussed three of the major problems. The first one was no practical experience but only theoretical knowledge. The second one was lack of MS Excel skills. And the third one was no idea about the job description when asked in the interview. But before all three problem comes when you reach to the interview. But the major problem that limits you not even getting a interviewer call is your weak resume and your profile optimization or profile visibility. Many students, because 80% of students applying for a particular job opening get rejected through ATS portal itself. You were never visible to any human to get your profile screen, because many students also struggle with resume preparation and interviews, and this is a skill gap that no one is talking about, right? If you are doing an MBA from a top college, ask yourself, have you been ever taught how to optimize your resume? Have you been ever taught how to improve visibility of your profile? In case your college is not helping you, or you are not able to get a good placement in your college, at least you will be able to apply off campus. But if you are someone who do not know how to apply off campus, or you are someone who is trying to apply off campus but you are not visible to recruiter, because every time you apply you are getting rejected by ATS itself, then you will never be able to even sit in an interview. You will never get an opportunity to sit in an interview. Then how you can showcase your skill if you know MS Excel, if you know practical, if you have practical exposure of the accounting fundamentals, or you know the job responsibilities and you are clear that okay, this aligns with my career goal, how you will be able to show it to the recruiter? This is how important your resume and your Naukri profile and your LinkedIn profile matters in order to at least get a recruiter call, right? So if your resume doesn't show relevant skills or project, it becomes difficult for recruiter to shortlist you, or before a recruiter shortlist you, it becomes difficult for ATS portals even to find you or filter it out and send your profile to the recruiters itself, right? So what companies actually want from a candidate? Most companies hiring for finance roles are looking for candidates who understand basic accounting, not even advanced accounting skills. If you understand basic accounting fundamentals, you can be easily hired by any top tier company, including Big Fours. If you understand basic Excel techniques like VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, basic data analysis doing using pivot table, you can be hired easily through Big Four companies and many top tier companies. And then if you understand corporate finance workflows, what is corporate finance workflows? You should be understanding what is a day-to-day responsibilities of a record to report analyst. What is the workflow, day-to-day workflow of an account payable analyst, or what how US taxation is being filled, or maybe anything, how the job is being done, not technically but theoretically. You should be aware about, if you are getting selected, what you will be doing in your day-to-day life as a professional in that relevant area. If you are good with these three skills: basic accounting skills, basic Excel skills, and know the finance workflow of the particular job responsibilities, that is enough for you as a fresher to be get hired. Students who develop these skills early often have a much easier time entering the industries, because you will be getting recruiter calls. You will be able to explain yourself, your skills, your career goals easily to recruiters, and you will be hired easily by any company that is hiring in your respective domain. So, what student can do differently here? See, lakhs of students apply for finance job, accounting jobs every day in India. So how you should differentiate them? Because if I ask you what is accounting equation, you will be easily able to answer this. Even the other 99,000 of your competitors will be easily able to understand the answer this, because they have also the same degree, they have the same limited skill set, they understand, how to answer this basic questions. But what differentiate you is how accounting equation helps business, or how accounting equation, you know helps in day-to-day general business and accounting, right? If you are able to answer every concept that you know aligning with real world business scenarios, then you can differentiate yourself from other of your competitors. Build practical accounting skills. As already mentioned, you have to simply make recruiter understand whatever you have learned using real world business scenarios. Then the first point was understand real job roles. Don't only keep applying randomly. Understand the job role that you are applying for. Then master Excel for finance work. You are someone who is looking ahead for a job in accounting or tax, and you have to master very few key skills or techniques in Excel that is being used when you will be working in your day-to-day responsibilities within a company. Then prepare for interviews and resume. Only building your skill, only understanding the job responsibilities, only understanding the finance workflows will not help you to get shortlisted. But having a strong resume and a strong Naukri profile is a very should be your first priority, which will help you to get shortlisted and show your skills and project that recruiter looks for, because you will be getting an opportunity to at least sit in an interview, right? So to help you with this, we at Prasuta Fun School have got you 30 days accounting and US tax program, where in those 30 days we will be going through 6 modules that is very helpful for each and every BCom and MBA Finance to crack any job in US tax and accounting roles, that is AR, AP or R2R and other relevant roles, right? So the mod in the module 1 here, we will be helping you understand each and every job responsibilities, what type of students should target for what kind of roles, and each and every detail that you should know before targeting those roles as you into US tax and accounting rules. In the second module, we will be helping you understand accounting fundamentals, not in the way that you have already been taught in your schools and colleges, but in a way that recruiter expect you to answer. So each and every fundamental we will be discussing here should will be having a real world business connection to it. Let's say we are discussing accounting equation, so we will be discussing it in a way that it connects with real world business scenario. Same goes for other concepts we will be discussing in module 2 as well. Then in the module 3, we will be discussing how to prepare interview the right way. See, the one of the easiest question in interview you think is introduce yourself, but trust me on this, 70% of you will fail to introduce yourself in the way recruiter wants, and you will have an immediate rejection in the interview. So, this is not the only question that we are discussing in this particular module 3, but you will be having a lot of such questions that we will be discussing, in this particular module, so that you will be able to clear at the personal interview rounds where you've been asked about your long-term career goals, about your self-introduction, or any other similar questions very confidently and in a professional way. The fourth module would be more focused on US tax and basics, only the knowledge that you need as a fresher to crack any US tax and job, right? Even you can, with this particular module, you can even easily crack, big four US tax and rules as well. Then the module 5 will be more focused into training you guys on basics of MS Excel that is only required, to crack jobs for accounting and US tax and job. We will not be going, a lot of advanced Excel over here, but the Excel that is actually required for you guys to crack any of the US tax and accounting job. And the sixth module, which is one of the top most content of this particular module is we will be helping you guys with optimizing your CV, with optimizing your Naukri profile. Along with that, we will get you 700 plus interview preparation questions, high quality AI prompts that you can use anytime, in future if you want to change your respective domain, and you want to edit your CV. Those high quality AI prompts will help you to edit your CV as per the roles and responsibilities you are applying for. Along with that, we will help you guys how to train AI to become your personal career mentor so that you can practice for each and every interviews before that you are applying for before attending with help of your personal AI career assistants. So that is all about what are the major problems, how to overcome these problems, and how we at Prasuta Fin School are going to help you to overcome this problem so that it will be easier for you guys to land into a finance job but not into a sales job after completing your BCom and MBA. So that is all for today, guys. Thank you for watching the entire session. Have a great day ahead, and bye bye.